In the mountains above Baguio City, there stands an abandoned building that many locals refuse to enter after dark. Its windows are empty. Its halls are silent. And for decades, people have claimed it is one of the most haunted places in the Philippines. Today, it is known as the Diplomat Hotel. But its story began long before it was a hotel. The building was originally constructed in the early 1900s as a retreat for Dominican priests and nuns. Perched high on Dominican Hill, it overlooked the city below. A peaceful place of prayer and study. Then came World War II. In the final years of the war, Japanese forces occupied the area. According to local accounts, priests, nuns, and civilians sought shelter inside the building. What happened next became the source of a terrifying legend. Stories claim that several nuns were captured and executed. Some versions say they were beheaded. Others say they were killed while trying to protect those hiding inside. The exact details remain disputed. But the stories never disappeared. After the war, the building eventually became a hotel. Guests checked in. Staff went to work. Life returned to the hill. But strange reports soon followed. Employees working late shifts described hearing footsteps in empty corridors. Doors opening and closing when no one was nearby. And distant screams echoing through the building after midnight. At first, management blamed old plumbing, wind, and settling walls. But some experiences were harder to explain. Guests reported waking suddenly during the night. Not because of noise, but because of a feeling. The sensation that someone was standing beside the bed. Watching. Waiting. When they switched on the lights, the room was empty. Then came the sightings. Visitors exploring upper floors reported seeing figures moving through the hallways. Dark shapes that vanished around corners. And occasionally, something even more disturbing. A woman in a religious habit standing silently at the end of a corridor. As witnesses approached, they realized something was wrong. The figure had no head. Over the years, reports of the headless nuns became part of local folklore. Some visitors claimed to see them drifting through windows. Others reported hearing prayers spoken in empty rooms. A few even claimed they heard crying coming from locked sections of the building. The upper floors became especially notorious. People described sudden cold spots appearing without warning. Cameras malfunctioning. Batteries draining unexpectedly. And an overwhelming urge to leave. not panic, not fear. Just a powerful feeling that they did not belong there. By the 1980s and 1990s, the Diplomat Hotel had already earned a reputation as one of the most haunted locations in the Philippines. Ghost hunters arrived hoping to document evidence. Curious tourists came looking for thrills. Many left with stories of their own. Skeptics argue that the building's tragic history influences visitors' expectations. An abandoned structure, dark hallways, years of rumors. A perfect recipe for imagination. But believers point to one unsettling fact. For decades, complete strangers have described remarkably similar experiences. The same cold spots, the same voices, the same silent figures. Today, the old Diplomat Hotel still stands above Baguio City, weathered by time, watching over the hills below. And when the fog rolls in at night, locals say the building seems almost alive. As if the people who suffered there long ago never truly left. And if you ever find yourself alone in its upper corridors, you may hear footsteps behind you. Slow, measured, approaching. Whatever you do, don't turn around.